everyone, and Merry Christmas. You're listening to Left on Red, a GoLoud original podcast with me, Brenda Dennehy.
And me, Julie Haynes.
It feels like a long time ago now, but this summer we were so lucky to be able to take the podcast to Electric Picnic to record live in front of some of you. And for those of you who couldn't make it, we want to share that with you all today as a little Christmas present.
Now, we were a little bit late, so bear with us if we sound a little bit breathless at the beginning. Who knew Stradbally was such a big place? Take a listen here.
Oh my God.
I was never in my life.
No.
Ran so fast. Through mud. Oh no, do you know where we first got lost? Through the car park. Like a disaster.
Yeah. We were in the red car park, meant to be in the green car park. Then we were told by a car, go out in the M7, M8, whatever the road is, you're in the wrong place. Then some steward was telling us you're going to be 45 minutes till you get there. And then we ended up on the phone to Owen from GoLoud, and we were both I was in the toilet while he was on the phone to me, and then Julie was in the other queue. So we're here, and
guess where I got my makeup done this morning? Where was I staying? No, I was staying in Kildare.
no, we were in Portlaoise.
Oh, sorry, it's in Portlaoise. So I stayed in Portlaoise, but of course me, right? Typical me. I waited last minute to fucking book my makeup, and I knew I was coming to Stradbally. So when I started ringing around last week, your one was like, look, I know we're near Stradbally, but I'm in Ballynay or something like that. And I just put all the Ballys, and I was like, sure, that must be 15 minutes out the road. I'll book you. And she's like, I'm up the walls that morning, though I'm doing a wedding. She's like, well, come at 7 o'clock. I goes, grand. Got to our hotel last night, and I was like, fuck it, I better put the air code in. Bring me back down the fucking motorway, back down towards my own house. I was like, where is your one? Tipperary. Fucking Tipperary, I went to my makeup. And then for our hair, we went to Kildare, or Naas.
Yeah, but where in Kildare were we?
Newbridge,
yeah. She thought we were in Naas. But we're here now, and yeah, it's been stressful. How is everyone finding the Electric Picnic? Is there anyone wearing a bucket hat here? There is. Over there, I was waiting for the bucket hats. Is there anything that we should know about Electric Picnic? Like, is there anything we need to know, like, bring us back next year? Because we are EP virgins, as I said.
Yeah, we're the OAPs at
OAPs.
EP.
But it's great to be here. Who here is camping? Are you all camping? Jesus. Is anyone glamping? And is there anyone just cheating and staying in the hotel like we did? There's not that many doing that. No, we did that. And then we had a mix-up in the rooms as well, didn't we?
Of course, wouldn't be like us.
Yeah. Anyway, as you know, every week we do a dilemma on the podcast. If for any new listeners, we do a dilemma every week, and it ranges from all sorts, doesn't it, Julie?
Yeah.
We've got some tasty ones here now today, don't we?
Yeah, so I'm going to read out the first one, and it reads, my wife's 40th birthday is coming up. She's always been insecure about her boobs and hinted about wanting bigger ones. Even when we were on holidays recently at a nudist beach, she saw a girl who must have had a boob job and said she was very jealous. I agreed with her that the woman was attractive, and she said she should get a boob job as I clearly prefer big tits. Is it a bit fucked up if I get her boob job for her birthday? Can a guy do this, or would she be offended? Now, first of all, he said your one's boobs are lovely. I'd fucking bring a hatchet to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
Snap.
And as someone who has no boobs, I really wouldn't like that.
No, I'd be snap. And I wouldn't bring my fella either to a nudist beach. I'd barely bring him down to the fucking Johnny in Cork.
I wouldn't be, I'd be okay with that. Because they all look the same lying down, yeah.
I lying down, we all look flat, but then when you stand up,
I
it's
know.
like, oh.
But you see, the thing is, we had this conversation before about going topless in Ireland and topless abroad. Who here is comfortable going topless on the beach in Ireland? We're talking Banna now, Ballyhige. No one. Who's here is confident going topless in Ben Al Medina? See, there's a few hands up. There's a difference between topless in Ireland and topless abroad, isn't there?
I wouldn't even wear a bikini.
You see, I'd have no problem going topless abroad, but not here, because I see my neighbour from Ballydesmond coming down the strand looking at me. I wouldn't be able for it.
But back to the dilemma. Is it bad if he buys her a boob job or pays for her boob job for her birthday?
I think it's a great idea. What would you think?
I'd be delighted.
You'd love if your fella bought you them.
I don't want a boob job, I just want a lift. Mine are down by my fucking ankles. But a lift, I'd be happy with a lift.
Well, I wouldn't be. If there was anyone doing a collab now for a boob job around here, I am well up for it. Just saying, if there's anyone here from an aesthetic clinic, I'm well up for it. To enhance them because they're gone down to nothing. What do other people think? Do you think that, fella, would you be interested in getting your woman a boob job? The men there are squirming. What about this guy in the front? Is she with you? Would you get her a boob job if she wanted one? Why not? They're grand.
Perfect. Ah.
She is beautiful. She is beautiful. I don't think it's fucked up, though.
No, would you ask your fellas for a boob job if you were insecure?
What, you want him to get you a boob job? They're going to buy one now. A Boca clinic isn't too far away. Sure it's not.
No, it's not. Or Turkey.
I think, to be honest with you, with the guy wanting it, I think it's for hers, and maybe he probably wants it for himself as well. But sure, how bad? They get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, she has the good boobs and he has something to play with.
Yeah. There you go. But now we do hope there's not many. I'm actually was just about to say we hope that there's not many children here, but there are young ones, ears. The next dilemma might be a bit too hot, so I might have to skip it because it's about threesomes and we've sensitive ears here.
Where?
So we might leave it. There's a few young ones, there is. We'll tone down the swearing there as well, Julia, all right?
Look at her outfit, isn't it?
I know,
gorgeous?
they're adorable.
Sorry, I didn't see.
Aw, beautiful. Where are you from? Leash. How to spell leash is coming up in your questions. Did you spell it there, actually?
Laois.
Great. Spell Portleash.
Portlaois.
No.
Oh, for how is that different?
There's an E.
In Leash.
Portleash. Is
Or
there a
in the
Portleash?
port. So Portleash is different than just Leash.
There you go now. I'm doing this podcast with you and I'm educating you as well. Like, I should be paying you for my
you're
time.
going home with me.
I know. Well, we'll be going back to your spellings of hypocritical later on. So this is another one here, right? So has anyone here got off with anyone famous? No? No, there's someone smiling down there. Well, this is just about an Irish singer, right? So the second dilemma, right? I did ship someone famous. Well, ish.
Who?
Mediocre famous. He was a rugby player. He used to play for England. Till I shifted in Merdens. You wouldn't remember him. But anyway. Hi, girls. I dated a now well-known Irish singer when we were in college together. He's known as a bit of a heartthrob now, but I'll say no more. His music is everywhere, and my new boyfriend loves him and plays his stuff all the time. I don't like hearing his music, as it obviously reminds me of him, and our relationship didn't end very well. I don't want to ruin my new boyfriend's enjoyment of the songs, but I also needed to stop. He put it on during a romantic night recently, and I had to pretend I had a headache. He's also a bit insecure, so I know he'll react badly if I tell him the truth. Help. So, guys, what do you think? We wonder who it was. Actually, who do you think it might have been? An Irish singer? Up and coming? No, again, we don't know anything about Electric Picnic. He's probably here playing, but dozy us don't know. What did you think Electric Picnic was last night, actually?
I thought it was like boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't know what to expect. I've never been to a festival. This is my first time, and I just ran through it.
And then you found out who was here, and you were delighted with life.
The script and the Wolf Tones. Is the
Wolf
Wolf
Tones.
Tones here today or tomorrow? Tomorrow.
We'll be back next year if they'll have us.
Yeah,
And
we
we'll
will.
be early. So, yeah, I suppose, what would you think
Oh, well.
about the boyfriend? You listening to me at all? About my dilemma?
I'm still traumatized off your one
I
getting
know.
a boob job.
I still traumatised me on the toilet and Owen on the phone to us there. What would you think? What would you think? She doesn't want to
And
ruin the
her
relationship.
current boyfriend listens
Yeah,
to
he
them or
listens to the
something like
music.
that.
What would you do?
Nothing.
Would you not like
I was just fucking happy I had a boyfriend.
But he put it on during a romantic night together. Imagine now you and your fella, right? Might get a fella later on, who knows? And then you were after shifting, I don't know, Niall Horan, okay? Because I know Niall Horan was here as well. He put on Niall Horan's music. You'd probably be like, I shifted him.
Yeah, weak for myself, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose the insecurity is the big thing though, isn't it? But you see, you'd
Yeah,
be
but
very
the fella
insecure with the fella
insecure,
anyways,
I'm
as would I.
very, yeah.
You are, to be fair. As am I, to be honest, yeah. And then I suppose, does she still hold an old flame for him, or is it just the song that triggers her, or what? She was only with him in college. Bit of a heartthrob now. He's made it now.
Oh, I'd be texting him.
Yeah, I suppose.
I would be running back to him.
I suppose as well, do you know if you're ever with a fella or a guy's with a girl, and you know if there's something triggering that you remind you of the ex and stuff like that, you know the way now, like a guy could be wearing the aftershave, the same aftershave as your last fella, that could be triggering now, you know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, or drive the same car or something like that.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, it would bring it all back.
But for this one, I would be telling her, get back with the up-and-coming singer, whatever he is.
Would you?
Yeah,
Go on the gravy train with him, be all about him.
Yeah. That was the biggest mistake of my life, finishing with you.
Come here, this time next year now, our exes will want to be getting back with us.
I doubt it.
Do you know what I mean?
They have more
So
fucking
like they're
sense.
after making it now. Be creeping back to us. As every week as well, we do with the ick of the week on our podcast, and Julie and I both have an ick every week. Now, an ick, it's not just so much an ick as like an ick about a woman, an ick about a man. Icks are the most ridiculous thing ever. And like, who here has gotten an ick over something? Everyone, like, okay? So basically, we just pick out an ick of the week, and we have some that were sent in. Has anyone got any ick today apart from the two of us being late? Is there anything that's really annoyed you today at the festival? Is there anything giving you the ick about EP? The Portaloo, that's an ick.
You said that actually earlier.
That is an ick, if I had to use one, but anyway. I think I'm giving myself a bit called EP. I'm trying to sound cool, but it's just not working.
Yeah, but when I type it out, I do write electric picnic.
Yeah.
I hope I'm spelling electric right.
Hold on. Go on, spell it.
ELECTRIC.
Yes, give her a big round of applause. And do you know what? We're going to go all out now. Spell picnic.
PICNIC.
Yes. Well done, well done. My ick yesterday, I came back from London yesterday and yesterday morning. So my ick yesterday really was the Ryanair flight, right? Which I would be going nowhere without them. And I do fancy Michael O'Leary a lot. I like an arrogant man, I must say. But it was the queuing for the Ryanair flight. Like, we all have our seats. I don't know why the queuing's going to... But with the Ryanair one, it's always the queuing and the plane hasn't even landed. The plane is still coming from Dublin and they're all on top of each other. That's my ick. Does anyone else get that with Ryanair? Right, go on. Are you probably fly Aer Lingus? Lucky for some, isn't it? I am going back to Heathrow tonight, so I'll be all posh on my Instagram stories. Never again Ryanair, but that's all for
my
tonight.
ick this week would be... I actually gave myself the ick being late. I wanted to be early. I actually wanted to be here before the last podcast.
Yeah.
But nah, I got lost. So that's my ick being late. And you know what also, Brenda? You're always fucking late for studio. Always. And then she comes in, swinging her charger. I just plug in this. I plug in your charger. And I'm like, sit down, will you?
I don't sound like a man.
I just plug in this and you're fucking swinging your charger.
There do a few bits come out of the old bag, all right, when I'm coming in. Yeah, but that's only because I'm coming from a different country. What excuse have you?
I'm coming up from Cork.
Doesn't matter, I'm coming from a different country. I have to get the Stansted Express.
come up
Sometimes
through
I
the
even have to
country.
get the bus. Sometimes I even have to get the bus to Stansted when it's the early one. When it's the early one. Does anyone get, who else gets the ick here? Someone being late? Lateness? Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. Then some of our other icks are...
Put your hands up if you have an ick.
Yeah, you want an ick to tell us.
Okay,
You wanna
go
go down
on,
to her
somebody
there and
down.
ask her. Go
Yeah.
down there and ask.
Where?
Well, I'm going to march
I
by you
see
know.
no
That
fuck-
girl there, she's an
I
ick.
have to spill in the
Go
dress,
on.
the dress.
Get up there with your Wizard of Oz boots.
Who put up their hand? Oh, Lauren. What? Go on, tell us, sure.
I seen an ex here and he's after put on loads of weight and wearing a bucket hat and just went, yay!
Is it the bucket hat? Yeah, I don't mind a bucket hat. I love a fella wearing a bucket hat with no t-shirt and the tattoos.
Nah, wouldn't be for me now
I'm
at all,
pure
June.
Cork City, aren't
And
I?
anyone else got a nick there while she's standing up? Over there. Go for it.
Sorry.
We'll make you walk now. I'll have you running the London Marathon next now.
No fucking way. I don't know how to run. Well, I just ran through a fucking field. 2 seconds.
People wearing sliders and walking around in the shite.
Out there.
And they'd be wearing their like flip-flops and sliders, like absolutely diabolical.
Do you not like sliders in general, though?
I think they're grand for the shower, but like I don't know, on the sliders and the socks, it's a bit grim.
And I love, okay, ideal fella, bucket hat, no t-shirt, tattoos, nice shorts, Nike white socks and sliders. Is that a nick? Is that...
That wouldn't be my
that-
fella now at all.
no.
Right, anyone else who's got a nick? I like your moving it there. There's a girl down there.
Oh, yeah. Hiya. What's your name and where'd you come from?
I'm Aoife and I'm from Douglas.
Oh, no way,
Of
neighbours!
course.
Ah, you matched with a fella on Tinder from Douglas.
I did, yeah.
What's his name? She might know him.
I kind of didn't reply in a few days, so I don't know if he gone.
Okay, go on. What's your Rick?
Men that wear hoodies at festivals.
Oh, yeah. Especially like the Disney ones. Nah. Would you like that?
Hoodies.
Oh, geez.
What's an hoodie?
The fluffy, like, blanket jumper yoke.
Like a snuddy.
Is that what it's called?
A
The
snuddy?
snuddy, is that?
I wouldn't
Like
like that now
OG?
at all. No, I
No.
wouldn't like that. No, at
No.
all.
Anyone
Anyone else
else?
got a nick? We want someone over here to have a nick. We want a man to give a nick about a woman. Please. Any man want to give a nick about a woman? I like this guy in the front. I think he could get a nick about a woman.
Petrified.
Are you petrified? Have you any ick there about a woman?
Ick? No, she's sitting right next to him. He can't. Anyone else over here?
Go on,
actually
one more
quite
ick,
cool
one more ick.
One
Give
more
us one
over
more
here.
ick. You'll just have to go up to someone and go on, keep
Will I
walking.
just keep, will I point the mic
She's
to
loving
someone?
it. Look at her move. Give her a round of applause for the confidence walking around.
Where are you going? You're giving me the ick now, leaving. Where are you going? Where are you going? Is your friend over there? You spotted your neighbour. Where are you from? Me Cork as well. From I?
Up Cork.
Don't leave now. We're watching.
Anyway, some of the other listener icks we get sent in, and we want you, if you agree with the ick, we just want you to shout ick, and if not, just you don't have to do anything, all right? So these are some of the listeners' ones, and we have the best listeners and the best followers. When people don't use the cycle lane, even though it's there, and they're on the road instead. Oh yeah, sorry, do you know what I mean when they're on the road? Does that give you the ick?
Yeah.
And if anyone follows me here, do follow if you're not Brenda's Bits, looking for a bit of a few followers.
Plug.
I have an awful thing with cyclists on the footpath. I just fucking go mad over it. But then when I was cycling in London not so long ago, who was on the footpath? Who
You.
was on the foot? Myself. I was on the footpath. So another one here gives me ick seeing a man pushing the empty trolley around Tesco's. Does anyone else have that? Ick?
But like, what about if he didn't start to shopping for? Like, what's he fucking meant to do? Put
I
himself
know. I know.
in? Nah, that
I'm not too
doesn't make
bad on
sense.
that.
No, there's this one here. My boyfriend doesn't move the toothbrush, he just moves his head. Like, what?
Say that again.
So
Did
he
you
puts
just
the
make that up or is it
toothbrush in
there?
and just like, no.
Yeah, that's a bit strange, isn't it?
Why doesn't he just get an electric one?
That is a bit odd.
Is that a nick?
Come here. You're looking for an odd collab there at Spotlight, or you're thinking the electric toothbrush, yeah? No, this is another one. To be careful with the men's feet. We're looking around the men's feet. Runners with suits. Is that a nick?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do really.
Girls can kind of get away with it though.
Yeah, but if they're kind of those kind of shell, the
Like
Nike,
New Balance,
the New Balance,
is nice, yeah.
and all them, yeah.
A guy using OMG or LOL. Would you use OMG or LOL? No, I won't. Ick? Yeah, it's big fucking ick.
No, the ha-ha drives me mad.
And I'm a ha-ha.
No, I don't like ha-ha, but I always
Who
lol
writes
to you.
ha-ha still? Yeah, I'm ha-ha.
Who does a hee-hee? I can't fucking stand the hee-hee. I'm like,
hee-hee at all.
stop. Right, there's another one here. Speedos. Ick.
Ick.
Although there's some, why do they call them budgie smugglers?
Oh, it's rotten.
No, like it just doesn't make. Are you putting a bird down there? I just don't get it. Some of these anecdotes, I just don't get it.
Somebody calling me love or pet. So if your fella was texting you and calling you love or pet, would you like that? Ick. Yeah, is that an ick for you? Love?
Well, I don't like hun.
I don't like hun.
Hun.
I like girl. Just girl.
Yeah, I like girl as well. Yeah,
Girl.
like girl. I would be using girl a lot over in London and they just don't get it. Do you know, they're just like, no, I'm not a child, like, you know, I'm not
What
a child.
do they use again? What's their word?
Who?
What do they use?
Pet? No. Hun.
English- hun.
Babe.
Oh.
Babe. Yeah, we don't like babe. There's a fellow keeps calling me babe. I'm like, I'm not your babe, man. I'm not your babe. One last one. Drinking the milk from a cereal bowl. Maybe.
Nah. What about you? Ick? It wouldn't bother me.
I leave you actually do number 9, actually, because you know this one.
Did you ever see somebody and they get the bowl? This now would give me the fucking ick, and I think it's actually the right way to do it. You tilt it that way with the spoon.
Oh, no, that's way.
That's the correct way to eat cereal.
You're not doing an exam. You're just eating your cereal.
I know. That would give me the ick. All right, number 9. Oh, yeah. When you can see chest hair coming out of his collar. Is that an ick? I love
We
that.
love
then.
that then.
I love a bit of chest hair.
Yeah, I love a bit of chest hair as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. Our taste in men is just very subjective, we said. Taught you that word recently. Do you know what subjective is?
Different.
Yeah, good woman. Yeah. And now we will go on to the Are You Smarter Than Your 5-year-olds? For anyone who doesn't listen to the podcast, Are You Smarter Than Your 5-year-olds? Basically, it's just a piss take on Julie's general knowledge, her spellings and stuff like that. Like, I'm no Einstein or anything like that, you know? I'm really not like I was Googling the stuff you see me Googling sometimes. But it's just kind of a skit on her. She's 2 5-year-old twins, Erin, Rose and Fionn. Who knows the twins?
I wish I brought them. I didn't realise there was kids here. I actually knew nothing about Let Your Picnic, but next year I definitely will. Put them into a tent and get a padlock and run.
Yeah, and run. Now, we do love a good spelling for you when it comes to Are You Smarter Than Your 5-year-olds, right? So yesterday on your stories, you were talking about Let Your Picnic and you thought you were going on, I won't say what the word is, actually you spelled it all wrong. So what I'm going to ask you, if anyone saw Julie's stories, you know what I'm talking about. If you were going to Lourdes, what would you be going to do? What's one of the things you'd be going on? What would you be going on?
I know.
Shh. If you were going to Lourdes, which I heard is meant to be great crack.
It actually
I
is.
heard it was meant to be. I was looking to do that.
Yeah. Pilgrimage. No.
Go on, do it again.
Pilgrimage. Is there an M? Pilgrimage.
I'm just telling you to say it, not spell it.
Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage.
You're going to Lourdes. Say I'm going to Lourdes on a...
I'm going to Lourdes on a pilgrimage. I'm going to Lourdes on a pilgrimage.
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 That's 0 out of... We're going to give you 6 this time. Has anyone been here to Lourdes? Yes? Good crack? See? I fucking told you.
I said yesterday I was going to Lourdes.
Take the podcast to Lourdes.
Yeah?
Knock is meant to... I passed through Knock not so long ago. Great crowds.
I told you when I'm dropping you back up to the airport, I might pass in.
Is that in the country where you think we are? Where... Oh my God. Where do you... What counties are bordering Laois?
Tipperary, obviously.
Well, you got your makeup done there. Where else?
Kildare.
Right, go on.
Limerick.
We'll move on, lads. We'll move on. Anyway, okay, so that we are keeping it Laois, and I'm going to sound cool, EP. Spell Stradbally.
Stradbally.
Right? Give her a big round of applause for that. Woo! Right, okay. I do like giving you these ones. I like giving her like nursery rhymes and old stories and stuff like that, right? What was the name of Santa's comet? Again, or Santa's comet. What did you call Santa's?
Come.
She thought one of Santa's reindeers was called Come. When I said it, you would be able to see it.
It was over the
I said you'd see it in the sky, and obviously one of Santa's reindeers called Comet, and then she said Come. So she thinks Santa's going around with it.
Cupid. You goes, you don't get a whole lot of it.
Oh, yeah,
meant
sorry,
Cupid,
yeah, it was
but I said
Cupid,
the
it was
other
Cupid,
word.
yeah, you don't get a whole lot of it anyway. Nor do I, but anyway. Okay, so what did Goldilocks help herself to when she knocked on the cottage door?
Porridge.
Go on, what else? And what else did she do?
Went to sleep.
Yeah, and then she did something else.
So she ate her porridge, went to sleep, woke up, and
Don't say had a cigarette now or
I was
something.
going to have a cigarette and a cup of berries. I don't know. What else did she do?
Well, you're kind of there. So she sat in their chairs.
Well,
I know, I just had to include that, right? Okay, so we'll give you 1 out of that. So you've had 2 out of 3 so far because the Lourdes pilgrimage you didn't get. All right. So the next one is, I like to give you a good invention one, right? Who invented the computer mouse?
where'd you even learn that?
Just who did it?
Stuart. Little.
No, does anyone know that? No? I didn't know till last night either, but it was Douglas Engelbart. So you'll know that now the next time someone asks you. The next time you're out with some lad, go, do you know who invented the computer mouse? Do you know who it was? Right, number 5. So that's 2 out of 5, I think, so far. Now that you're going around with the silver boots looking like the Tin Man, and a few aerials coming out of your head, your next one will be based on space. Who played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz? And who played her? Who's the actress that played her?
Jane. Judy.
Who said Judy? Shh. Go on.
Judy Collins.
Judy Collins. Judy Garland. And what was her name? What was her dog's name?
Tutu.
Is that? Toto. And I actually said, I mentioned Toto earlier, giving you a hint in the hairdressers. No, all right. So just one more bonus one is you look like you're the NASA thing with the kind of silver and the hair and everything. Okay, so which flag did Buzz Aldrin leave on the moon? Which flag?
Is it a country?
Just which flag?
What's his name? Buzz.
Buzz Aldrin. Neil Armstrong was there too.
So he left the American one there.
Yes, give a big round of applause.
Who would have went next?
What do you mean?
After your man, the first fella. Is he the second fella that's landed?
He was up there too.
After your man?
Yeah,
the
they went
first
up at the same
fella.
time.
Oh, two of them went
Come here,
together?
I'm not 100% sure now, so don't make a fool out of me.
Canada.
Don't be making any need.
Canada.
No, it was USA. They were the first ones to go up.
But Buzz, man, was he there
Yeah,
too?
but Buzz
with
was
Neil?
there as well. Buzz
With
was
Neil?
there. Buzz was there as well.
Yeah, so he was
Yeah,
in
Buzz was
Canada.
there as well.
Oh, Americans. What was
Anyway.
that, sir?
It was the American flag. Yeah, you were right. I give you a round of applause. Yeah. Are you sure that's water? Anyway, you'd be glad to know we're nearly wrapping up. But before we go, we want to do a proper kind of a catch-up because we didn't really at the start because we were trying to catch our breath. I know there's someone here who's ran marathons before. There's someone who's ran marathons. I thought league lads ran marathons. There's no one here ran marathons or anything like that. Only the half, is it? Only the half. Yeah, where we're going after this. Are you staying around after this?
Yeah, to catch my breath.
Yeah, catch your breath. Yeah, no, I'm heading away after this because I have to get a flight back to London tonight because I have to run 15 miles tomorrow. But it'll be all grand, and I'm after that. And then you've got the school run and everything like that tomorrow and all that when you
That's
get
the only
back.
place I'm running to is up to the school to
I
fucking
know.
kick my kids in.
Yeah. But is there anything before we head off you think that we should experience here in EP before we head off? Is there anything? The caravan-karaoke. Is it karaoke in the caravan? Oh my God.
We actually sang in the Opera House last week and we weren't meant to.
No, we weren't meant to. And we weren't meant to do the dancing either.
Nah, chaotic. Absolutely carnage there.
What is your favourite karaoke song? Is there a favourite karaoke song? I Will Survive? Something like that? Well, at least you know what? We're at ABBA. I love a bit of ABBA. We love a bit of ABBA. I lost my head yesterday morning at the airport and I put on a bit of ABBA to calm me down and it actually works a treat. So if anyone is really enraged by me and Julie here, just throw on a bit of ABBA and you'll be happy
Yeah.
out.
When did you all come? Did it start yesterday? And did you all come yesterday? Was the traffic chaotic? No, it wasn't too bad. Anyone like this is our first weekend coming to EP? Yeah. What do you think? Great. Yeah. Is it good? And like, did you bring your own tent? And were you able to put up yourself? See, that'd be my thing now. I wouldn't know how to put up a tent. Do you know, actually, a couple of years ago, when I was living in Australia, my mum and dad said they'd come out and visit us. So they came out, and out in Australia, did anyone ever live in Australia? Yeah, a couple of me. So out there, it's huge. Like, it's brilliant to go camping out there. So I was like, Mum, Dad, I'll bring you camping. But obviously, like, I had your man with me, Gold. So I was bringing him as well. And he was like, it's grand, Julie. I'll bring the tent. All you do in your car is bring the bars. You know, the bars to stick into the tent. It's grand. One job I had. So I had my mum, dad in my car. He was in front of me with the tent and all the drink and food and whatever and the barbecue. Rocked up to the camping site anyway. What did I forget? The fucking bars.
Of course you
With
did.
the check into the hotel me, and I was all about this camping out in Australia. It's brilliant, Mum. Everyone does this. Come on, we'll bring my dad now. Joe's first time ever camping. I forgot the bars. We did fucking check into a hotel.
I only ever went, well, I would call it half camping, down at my friend's house in Ballydesmond. It was out. Would you call going out? Is anyone here from Ballydesmond? No, I thought that was my heart. I was like, oh my God. It was the back of my friend's house, and we were going camping out the back. I don't know, would you call it going out in your friend's garden camping? Would you call it camping? I don't think so. But anyway, we were outside the back of the house, and we got so scared from the camping, we'd go back in, and I just ran down to my mother and father down in Ballydesmond because I was too scared. And I've never gone camping since. But who knows, next year we might.
Yeah, who knows, yeah. There's glamping pods here as well, though, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
They look pretty
We might
cool.
throw ourselves in there. If we're welcome back.
I doubt it.
I doubt it
Fucking
as well.
doubt it.
I doubt it as well.
Uh,
Guys, thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other news. Have you any questions?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
some
sorry,
questions.
go on. I'll come down. I'll do the walk. Or do you want to walk?
Yeah,
I'll walk.
go down.
Right now, there's
Go
actually
on.
a man asking us a question.
I know, yeah.
I'm scared.
I know him from Cork. Oh my God, it's going to be about me
Do
now
you
or
really?
something.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, sure you know my name. I was like, oh my God, he knows my name.
Carrigaline, I just wanted to know how Strictly Come Dancing Carrigaline going. And can you give us a few steps of what
No. Go on, Julie. Come on, come up here
I
and show what
wasn't
you've
doing
done.
it all summer, and you know that. Oh
Give us
my-
an all twirl there. Come on.
No,
Go
I
on.
I actually don't know how to do it. I honestly, you do it.
Julie, Julie, Julie.
I'll have you fucking no fucking legs tomorrow. You won't be running no marathon. Any more questions over here?
Yeah, there's a girl down there. She's a
Oh,
question.
sorry.
Oh, Claire. I'm pretending I don't know her, actually. She's probably paid to say something to me.
What has been your favourite part of marathon training?
Well, Claire's sister Sinead is my coach. My favourite part is probably the eating the day before, when you can eat so much, and the eating as well after. It's probably the calories, to be honest. The eating the calories will be my thing. And I've never done a marathon properly. The whole country knows I've done a marathon, and I did one with no training, the other one was half-arsed. Probably the eating, which I'll be able to eat a lot now today and tomorrow with the 15 miles. So yeah, that's my one. Yeah.
Have you any more questions? Have you any questions, girls? Are you enjoying yourselves so far? Yeah, are you tenting? Oh, wow. Do you own a camper van? Will you give that to us next year? No, there's a no anyway.
Well, will we be welcome back next year? Will you welcome us back next year? If we weren't late, we actually are trying to still catch our breaths, aren't we?
What a
I know.
morning.
We'll
I've
come
been
off
up
now
and down
after this, and we'll actually be we'll be like raging with ourselves. We were late, but sure we couldn't help it.
Yeah.
I know.
Carnage just
Carnage.
follows us.
Yeah,
Follows
it
me
does.
anyways.
Yeah. Guys, thanks so much for staying with us, and we're so sorry for being late. And we'll be so much organised next time. We're only 6 months on the go, so it's a bit carnage, but so thank you so much. I really
Thanks,
appreciate it.
everyone.
Well, that's it from us at Electric Picnic. We hope you enjoyed that episode. We'll be back as normal next week. Chat to you then.
Happy Christmas!